Welcome, everyone. This is War 8 versus 1. I waited till Section 2 was open completely so I could just mega boost through all my fights, which is a smart way to do, and I love doing that because you can conserve on boost. Unless you're switching class boost, and sometimes the fights take too long. This is Path 3. Hurt Locker. Also, they get an armor buff to reduce damage, and as you can see, I'm having connection issues. And I'm like, please, Lord, I do not want a timeout on here. It just gets annoying with this stuff, you know? Luckily, I waited about 30 seconds, and yeah, it connected. It didn't count as a death either, thankfully. So, obviously, you're not enemy Mystic Nullifies, so minus 95%. So you won't be able to just spam Power Gain, Steal, or any of that. But Doomstone here just fight like a tank. I even throw a heavy like a noob and get slapped. But, you know, all in good Ace fun, you know? Try to steal the SP1 if I can. Usually you wouldn't nullify them all, but I only nullified one. And as you can see, I have the Hurt Locker one on me right now. I went to go to heavy and see, get smacked. But Invuls, baby, Invuls. Get to my SP3. Nice little Doom cycle here. Gonna blast them down, 40%. Went to go steal again. Didn't steal any of that. Luckily, threw an SP2, and I dodged it. And I also resisted it because of Aurora Hazardous. But, yep, this fight is done. This next fight's pretty fun. People usually use APOC here for the node, since he becomes Disorientation immune. I've seen people use Kingpin as well. But I'm going to be using Elsa. Elsa can create her own openings with Void, and also a great Void counter. So this fight right here is going to be a lot about patience. I went with an Invul and Indestructible and a special 3 defense, 33%, just to be safe. And yeah, see right here, you can parry heavy and get your opening right here. Still has a Widow Opportunity on here, but I'm just hitting my block and I have some Disorient. But after 11 seconds, I'm able to purify a non-inflicted damaging debuff on me. But it's a lot to handle when you're going against Void, who applies all these debuffs as well. But I'm able to play this as good as I can right here. Basically just spam my SB1s. Dodge SB1 as well. Gonna hurt if I don't. And yeah, right here, as you can see, I'm just dancing with her in the corner. Trying to wait for my opening right here. And boom, parry heavy. Right there, get as much as I can. He has that Major Fury on. I got my Precisions. I just ran out of my Busted. And she's almost done. Went to go hit the SP2, hurt into my block, and yeah, fight is done right here. So I'm going to be switching back into my Mystic Book here because I'm going to be using Doom. This is a pretty easy fight against Jean Grey, Phoenix. Since I'm going to be mass boosting here, obviously I'm going to rethrow on Invuls because of high ground, and I'm just going to go ham. Pretty fun. These are going to be 2 fights here, actually. So pretty much I just want to go for Doom Cycle, and all my Mystic Boost will let me just hit like a tank, especially having R4 Doom, and also be able to just nullify your way out of stuff. You see, hit the SP1, but since it was a late SP1, the Nullify immunity came up, so there's a little pain right here. With her, you want to get to the bait SP1 if you can. SP2 can get a little hairy. Never go to an SP3, obviously. Parry heavy. She has about 2 Coilgun charges on right now. A little slappy slap. I'm able to gain a lot of power just with these fights, so that's great as well. Get a nice smack. And right here, boom. Done. So that went pretty great. Mortal, we know Mortal will be passive right here. So I'm going to go back and make sure all my boosts are on. I want to check if I had my Invul still active so I can just go in on this fight. Able to get a real good reach on him. Obviously, this is rich get richer, so the more busts he has, the more power he'll gain. So want to nullify when I can and get rid of his busts so I don't end up getting outpowered right here. As you can see, the Mystic Ward was on here again. And good old Mordo becomes passive because he doesn't like to throw specials. And he resisted, so going to be using that Indestructible right here. Get a nice SP3 on me from him. He has a couple busts on me, so he can gain some power right there. You can see his power gain popping up. But I'm going to get to my SP3, get a nice Doom Cycle in if I can, and be able to put some good work on him. Down a little bit right here. He's at 66%. He's not a big but beefy champion, so it goes down pretty well. Nullify. Get to my SP3 again since I used them 200% Mystic boost with the 12%. Max boosting is the way to go, as I always preach in my videos. Saves lives, my friends, saves lives. Also can help you take matchups you might not even think you could be able to do. SP2 finish right here. So this fight is next fight is going to be against Mojo on 47, so kinetic transference. I'm going to be doing the same thing and pretty much what I did in my other fights. I don't know, I was checking on Wolf right here, and then I looked over to see how we were doing on the map, because I love how we can communicate and all boost at once. It's so great. It's a great feeling when you're on the same page. I got an extra wag, so I'm going to throw that on. Since the other fight took too long, I had to throw another invul on anyways. I'm going to heal to my max, because that's the way you do it. You don't go in fights under health. Throw on that invul. I got that comp I can reinstate if I needed. And yeah, it's going to be showing you guys a little bit of Doom love right here as well. That little parry pushback, parry heavy. He's about to get into an SP2. The Indestructible is going to be nullified though right there, as you can see. I push him to an SP3, but I'm going to power steal just how I want it. He has his regen on. I'm degenning a little bit, but I'm going to be going for an SP3 right here. My main goal is going to be trying to get to an SP3 to finish these fights quick and easy. Right down there, right there. Right down to an SP2. Wait it out. Dodged the last hit. Still get some degen on me, but it's okay. Not worried about it. And yeah. Hit my third SP3. That's the great thing when you have high MD and R4 Doom, and Mystic Boost boosted out the Rs. Sadly, we end up losing this war. One played very well. They were very great opponents and very good teamwork on their part. So I hope you have a great day, and goodbye.